We, this generation, we don't make a decision collectively as a people for end Cameroon occupation and annexation of Ambazonia. This generation of the General Ivos, of the Fonte, the generation of the General Efan, the generation of the General Cobra, the generation of the General Sumanguru, of General Hassan, General Ebube, Commander Capo, General Small Pikin, Captain Small Pikin. This generation of the Ayabacho, this generation of the Sisekwayo Tabe Julius, this generation of the Patasan, the generation of the Boga Harmony, the generation of the Joseph Weber, of the Asus, of the Capo Daniel, of the Tapangs, of the Velas, of the Dr. Julius Nyi, of the Benedict Kwa, of the Shekavi, of the PK, of the Mami Wally, of the Dr. Abu Freeze, of Comrade Cecilia, Mami Woman of God, of the Mami B, the generation of the Mami Api, the generation of Samsoya, the generation of Baby Mata, of Julius Akum. Now the generation this way it don't woke up for put an end for the fraud and Cameroon occupation for Amazonia. Now the generation of the people the way that they carry guns. Now the generation this. As this war of our independence it start, Ambazonians will not make plenty mistakes. We don't correct most of those mistakes. A lot of the intoxication we they input them for the Ambazonian people, they ahead them for confuse them. We don't help through our consistent education, through our consistent message of inspiration and hope. We don't turn things around through an effective practical leadership where you understand what it take for liberate Ambazonia, and through the roadmap where Dr. Ibacho give way and it build we the best defense force where the Ambazonian people they don't ever dream, they don't ever see them, the ADF. It give we the best general for the history of a people, General Ivo. Through the ADF, General Ivo becomes the bravest Ambazonian we don't ever live. It lead battles them from Dadi to Manfe, from Manfe to Bisongabang, from Bisongabang to Kumba, from Kumba to Tiko, from Tiko to Mutengene, from Mutengene to Moyoka, from Moyoka to Munya, from Munya to Boya. The brave General Ivo, he chop fire, so he climb for inside Ekemai house, for go catch Ekema with his hand. He reach for inside Ekemai house. The 4B then will be there for gate with all the camera them and the dog them, that security dog them. General Ivo is succeed for enter inside Ekemai house. Go for Ekemai bedroom for go catch Ekema alive. He go there, they be don't move Ekema before he reach there. He take his phone, he take a selfie, he take picture for Ekema bedroom. He take pen and paper where Ekema keep him for corner bed. He write note for Ekema. Sign, General Ivo was here. He leave him on top Ekema bed. Now the ADF that. They finally succeed for taking Kema down for Douala in one way or another. Now the Ambazonia Defense Force is that. The last week, the general and the leadership, they decide say the time don't come for do what we call and say concentration of effort. For deploy all 6 units of Ambazonia brigades for the state of Mezam. For deploy those units for the takeover of Bamenda. Because we want to show La République du Cameroon who the Ambazonia Defense Forces they be. We want to show the international community who the Ambazonian people they be. So we march our forces into the city of Bamenda, capture the city of Bamenda for a few hours, and get La République du Cameroon small chicken military and their chicken police and their chicken gendarme them. Forget them, make them run. And they finally run. Police they come out. You know correct. They not only run. Their police they come out. Say they need to feel safe for Bamenda anymore. Their police they come out. They go for military headquarters. Police run ADF. They go hide for their military headquarters. It's time for protest. Say ADF they overkill them. Now the office they need to feel safe for Bamenda. Now that day when I hear, they take down a police inspector, kill 2 bees them. When I see the kind powerful weapons where the ADF carry and enter inside Bamenda water. The Ambazonian people, for the first time for our history, will get hope. Will see the liberation of Ambazonia be possible. Will see the freedom of Bamenda be possible. Will be no say they say we fit capture Bamenda and hold them as a people. The battle for Bamenda start. We demonstrate to La République and to the international community. Say the Ambazonian people not only be powerful, but they get a powerful defense force. We they make La République du Cameroon colonial army. We they claim say they be their elite forces. It make them become chicken. It make them become small rats. The pig boss start run. Go begin to hide now for backside. Where them day? ADF stand for road. It asks and say, where them day? Ambazonian people, for their living rooms, for their parlor, for their bush house, the one where they don't run for bush, the day for backside. Now so they are hard that is sweet. While mommy they are hard them for market that is sweet. Because all our people they start for taste, they take over. The world respect power. And the Ambazonian Defense Forces, it don't make the Ambazonian people powerful. Liberation, not being a mob. Now power. You must demonstrate power. The world not like beggars. The world not like weak people. The world not like poor people. The world like powerful people. Now the idea of that. A force of hope. ADF take a young boy like General Ivo and he make him a hero of the people because of the training, because of the political revolutionary education, not being a beb. Na sense, na leadership, na strategy, na the Ambazonian spirit. The goal be na for make the Ambazonian people them a powerful people where the world it go trust them, say they be ready for take over a new country. It not be being about small political people them, political groups, people that they don't know anything about leadership, they don't know anything about buying guns and bullets. People that they never ever train an army, they never train one soldier, they never buy one AK. When the battle for Bamenda start, No other group. He talks, make us send forces. May they go help ADF for Bamenda. No other group. He not talk say, make us send money for help ADF them with materials for continue the battle of Bamenda. Our forces, they take over because they be powerful. Because they be well trained. The ADF alone, it don't train more than 7,000 Ambazonians. Where they don't train them. They go through training, military training. It don't train more than 7,000 Ambazonians. You know if you defeat the ADF. You know if you infiltrate the ADF. Now a powerful system. For stand the test of time. For secure the freedom and liberation of Ambazonia. Over the last 1 week, where people for Bamenda don't come under total disregard by the colonial system. These stupid people, these frauds, they come out because the ADF don't come join the people of Bamenda for take over. The colonial people, they know say they don't lose power. They don't be defeated. They come out, they go right in a communique. They go shit on. For inside Amoka, the right say we don't sign say bike, they know we work again for Bamenda. We not sign say what he. Bike they know we work and for which Bamenda? Now for Bamenda for La République du Cameroon or na for Bamenda for Ambazonia. If na for Bamenda, if another Bamenda dey for La République du Cameroon, then for that one, bike they know we work. If na for Bamenda for Ambazonia, Bamenda, the city of warriors, the city of heroes, for that Bamenda for Ambazonia, that Bamenda, the Ambazonia people go stand in total solidarity. We go stand in total solidarity with what Ben seeking them. We go stand in total solidarity with Mami and Papa them. While Ben seeking them as the leader don't talk. While men and women, where they use Ben seeking now because that Ben seeking don't become now the only means for them to feed their families, for take care of themselves. We got more than 15,000 bike riders for inside Bamenda alone. More than 15,000. They get women them, they get picking them. They get husband and wives. They get picking them, they send them for school. They get mommy they look after. They get big mommy they care for them. They get families and extended families where they depend upon them. We must stand with our bike riders. We must show total solidarity because the freedom of Ambazonia, this war of independence, now for give freedom for our people them, for make their life better. Anything we go cause pain and suffering from our people them, we go reject them. And therefore, as the leader don't talk, beginning tomorrow, the Ambazonian people, through their leadership and their defense forces, they don't ban all moto for the city of Bamenda. All moto, it don't be banned for the city of Bamenda beginning tomorrow. Beginning tomorrow, we go deploy all our forces inside Bamenda. Any man where he violate the law of the people, any man, whether you be Cameroon army and you violate them with your armor car, we go destroy you. Our forces go take una down. So for stand for total solidarity with our Ben seeking communities, with our brother them and our sister them and our family them, the entire city of Bamenda, we call on all our people, we call on all the great people, the warriors of Bamenda, the bravest people from Ambazonia. We don't see, first of all, make a tank una. Today we don't see the ghost town. Una give 10,000% ghost town for show La République du Cameroon and the international community saying that the Ambazonian people they be in charge of Ambazonia. When we talk, it finish. When we people they talk, it finish. Where people they take collective action for demonstrate collective resilience, for demonstrate collective effort, for demonstrate say now a people liberation, now a grassroots movement be led by the people and backed by a powerful defense force and a political leadership. Today, we don't give Ambazonian pride. We demonstrate once more all across Ambazonia, from every village and every town, saying that the Ambazonian people they be in charge. Now the purpose of Ghost Town this. Tomorrow, we go start another one. No movement of vehicles. As the leader don't talk, make a retract my statement where I be put them out 2 nights ago. We'll be talking, they say there will be a lockdown. They don't talk, say make lockdown not be, it will be a solidarity ban. And that ban are only the ban for no motor no will be outside. Where people if you go about their normal day, they make all man as when they go outside for carry out on a normal day activity, una only be very careful. As long as them they talk say motor ben singing they no come outside, motor to no come outside. No ben singing on the road, no motor for road. That's it. No ben singing for road, no motor for road. Now the people they be in charge. And we go enforce that law. Yesterday, I tell one a beautiful story of a hero. I tell one a beautiful story of an Ambazonian hero, of an Ambazonian commander, of an Ambazonian general, where his life change. He find hope because of Ambazonian War of Independence. Fonte life change because of a love for Ambazonia. Fonte turn his life around. Take the last days, the last years of his life, of his short life, he dedicate them for the liberation of Ambazonia. Fonte E1, as a commander, with the education and the training, when the ADF, the rescue, the infiltrators them, they catch this boy, the lock him. They want kill him. ADF go rescue him. ADF rehabilitate him. Give hope. Give a sense of mission. It give purpose for your life. It give you a family. It give you a place. It give you a purpose for fight for the Ambazonian people. Them. They talk for you, say Fonte. Fonte, throughout your life, Fonte. You don't be, that's why you don't make sport. You don't make bodybuilding. You become one of the biggest and finest boy for Bamenda. That's why you muscle them. The day. That's why big. Even if not 10 people, they won't fight you, they don't fight you. Fonte, you get plenty power. Fonte, you understand Bamenda day and night. Now you know all the corner them for Bamenda, Fonte. Fonte, take all your experience, take your knowledge, become a powerful commander. Fonte, take that advice, it take that education, it take that hope, it turn your life around. Fonte lead very powerful, sophisticated missions them. It carry out powerful actions for inside Bamenda against the bee, against the gendarme, against the army, against the police. Fonte and the brigade and the elite forces where Fonte lead them. He killed 12 La République B police, gendarme and army. Fonte E1. For defend the people. For protect the people. For the work where Fonte don't do them. And the legacy we don't leave them for the Ambazonian people. Just like General Ivo. They bought the land with their blood for the freedom of Ambazonia. They bought the land with their blood for give hope for Ambazonia. They bought the land with their blood for end Cameroon tyranny and terrorism and occupation of Ambazonia. They bought the land with their blood for make sure say one mami the figure hope. Picking the figure hope. Ambazonians the figure hope. Fonte boy land with the blood. So as we can't tell una this story, some family from America, they say, huh? So now the thing is what this boy doing. So this boy life change and he dedicated life for fight for Ambazonia. They say, na so? We say, yes. Some mommy and papa from America, they say, oh, Asu. So na so they. We say, yes, mommy. We say, na the work that way Fonte do for a life. They say, Asu, on behalf of Fonte, for the work way Fonte don't do on behalf of the ADF, they said, Asu, we want to start a fund drive. One mommy and one papa for America. They talk say we want to start a fund drive for put more guns and more bullets for Bamenda for the takeover on behalf of Fonte. They talk say as Fonte go down as a hero, we must make sure say we get 10 other Fontes where they go fight for a place, not be only one. We need for increase them. We need 10 other Fontes. When one go down, we increase the number by 10. Mami they said, for we for start that campaign on behalf of Fonte. Now when Mami they talk say, make we do something for Fonte. Mami they say, make we start. Mami, wa mami for America and wa papa for America. They talk say, make we start a campaign for make sure say we move La République du Cameroon for Ambazonia. For make sure say we defeat La République du Cameroon completely. Power on Ambazonia. Newe mami, wa mami and wa papa for America. Now them that they send $2,000. Now in that they send $2,000. They talk say make we increase the firepower for Bamenda. Wa mami and wa papa for America. They talk say on behalf of Fonte, on behalf of the Bamenda Brigade, on behalf of our heroes, of the ADF generals and commanders, where they don't bring hope for Bamenda, defeat La République du Cameroon army, take over, show our people them hope. On behalf of Fonte, we must increase our capabilities and our power for the Bamenda takeover. Mami they talk say they want to start a fund drive. Now in that, Mami they don't donate $2,000. They talk say make we increase the firepower for Bamenda. Make we increase the ADF, their power, their guns and their bullet on behalf of Fonte, for the memory of Fonte, for all the good work we Fonte do and the sacrifice where he bore the land with their blood. Mami they move $2,000. They put them. They say check up on behalf of Fonte. Make we not leave them. Instead, make we increase our power. We increase the supply. We replenish the guns and the bullets of the forces for Fonte Brigade, for the generals and the commanders them. May they continue the work with Fonte leave them. Now way mami, they open the fund drive. Today, I don't come. On behalf of why would it make solidarity with our best seeking people them? We get for build power. The takeover of Bamenda, it be critical for Ambazonia freedom. Bamenda therefore be the first place where we the Ambazonian people, we must capture Bamenda. We must take Bamenda and hold them. For show the world. Say the process of the national takeover don't start. We go start city by city, town by town. Just like they say block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood. We go start for the block of Bamenda. For capture Bamenda, liberate Bamenda, free Bamenda as the first city inside Ambazonia. For we for do in honor of Fonte, for honor the forces of the Bamenda Brigade, for honor all the 6 units. Make with Mami they don't open the door for replenish the guns and the bullet, and for make sure so we get 10 other Fontes where they stand for fight for Ambazonia. Now when Mami they say make we start. So mommy, they don't give we an opening. On behalf of this mommy for America, on behalf of this papa for America, I want to tell them thank you. I want to tell them thank you on behalf of the ADF Bamenda Brigade. I want to tell them thank you for on behalf of ADF, the Mezam Command Center. I want to tell them thank you. So for be successful, we need for capture Bamenda. It be critical for project the takeover of Ambazonia. For project the defeat of La République du Cameroon, the takeover of Bamenda. For capture Bamenda, it be critical for the inspiration of all other places than for Ambazonia. We'll go start with the block by block. We'll go implement the block by block strategy for the takeover. Bamenda. Now for the what I did now. So make we start with anything where you get them for support the reinforcement, for increase the supply of guns and bullets for Bamenda, for make sure so we get 10 other Fonte as commanders. Mommy, they don't open our $2,000. I go open the line. Now cash up that for una front. Now cash up that for una front. Any person who is there for America, you feel use cash app. You feel go for the TTOF website. You feel also call this line. You call the phone number. Now in that for una front. You feel also call that phone number for make your contribution. We go start on behalf of our forces, on behalf of our mommy and our papa them for Bamenda. We go start a fund drive where mommy they don't start them. We go continue. So any man where you get your $10, your $20, your $50, $100, and you be very happy for show your appreciation, for show your solidarity for Bamenda, for strengthen Bamenda, for the takeover, for make sure say there were forces where they don't board the land with their blood. Their lives do not go in vain. Make that we will finish the work and the mission where they give we. So we'll go open the lines then for any person we want call for make a commitment and a financial
power on.
The line,
Bluetooth pairing.
The lines will be open.
Bluetooth connected.
All right, the lines will be open. For we for take over Bamenda, it be very critical. I go open the line then for all patriotic Ambazonians them, for all Ambazonians the way the one say will capture Bamenda. For all Ambazonians, the way the ones who say they say Abakwa City, all what people them across the globe, where the ones see we project power for ground zero and demonstrate our readiness for the international community of our takeover. The lines will be open for replenish Bamenda, increase our capacity, and make sure so we get 10 other commanders so they like Fonte with equipment. All right, we'll go open the line for calls and for contribution. If you use Cash App for America, if you know we know say Ambazonia the day all over the world, many other ways the day we fit also support. Okay. Many ways the day way you fit send your contributions as well. If you get Cash App, use Cash App for America and for America people then go for go for TTOF.net. Go for they go make a commitment. Call our phone number, and if you also tell you other ways and where you feel commit, where you feel give your money, if you pledge, we'll make a follow up with you. The lines for now, the lines will be open. All right, for all man.
Power off.
The lines will be open. Make a take a glass water. We start proper while we wait for calls and for start. While we wait for the calls and for start, make we take a moment. We salute our forces then. When then they fight for the liberation of homeland. The lines will be open for all man. Okay.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
Hello.
Hello, comrade, my brother for Australia with a very beautiful, sexy accent.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah. Good day. I hope you're alive so I can contribute, sir.
Yes, sir. We are live.
Okay. I really feel down. I need about 2 minutes to speak to the family of Fonte because they're really close to me and I know what they could be going through right now. Can I please?
Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Fonte, mami for Fonte, I know say now una pikin ransom the talk, DM Whaler.
Oh yeah.
So I really want to look at Fonte properly because I lived side by side. That means in the same compound with Fonte for 8 years. So I know him like he's my own brother. So I want everybody, I've seen about how people are commenting, hey, my people, move talk for language we already understand. That means say, we observe the way we Fonte don't die now, so because time we be there alive, all we people be the doubt whether na really amber or na black leg or na amber now, so we don't confirm to the military don't proud over he die. All we know no way to a Fonte die for. I beg me all man look other boy them what a winner fine boy them where they get strong ability way. All we know say white man a thief man pass black man by double or 100 times. But they're not the thief. Why? Because they get the normal fundamental things so they need them alive. No, because they know be thief people. Not thief people. So we will not look for let's say of a bad, then we forget to the real people with a bad now, people that would instead want to look up to them, say they're good. May we try for bring out all these people with a day because Fonte, many live them they for land with a daily Fonte now so they in confusion. Me, I grow up the street. So I know how their life is this situation. They no be join Amber because Amber go fear say they been a normal people. And then military define them because military knows say they must be a Amber. So more try way for bring our communities together, bring these boys them. Them say not them please start the military. They no be thief. Now situation. If this boy then get bicycle, bike for ride, feel free like life normally get to be. None of them no BT people are here assure you. Please, Mami for Fonte, Fongwa, Cynthia, I dey call my family people then so I know say people then are popular man people don't know him. Titus,
my brother, no go there back. Just leave up, just talk what you want talk so that we not copy with a name. Like the public that they listen for these things are back.
Okay, so please, when we take the positive move we Fonte offer a life today, die we gone for Amber. We know say all our brothers and sisters we would only throw away them if we organize them, make them needed to do things. We go get plenty Fonte, then game with or defend or land me the independence come quick. Dear brother, please raise your money fine. I dey for background. As God bless me, I will always contact you with updates.
So today now, what will be the how much you want pledge so that we'll follow up with you.
Today I go give prayer. Say me you raise high amount, then I pray for myself too. When Martin and Waka and I will.
Okay.
I will wire it in.
Thank you very much, comrade.
Thank you, Papa.
All right. The lines will be open for people then for call. Thank you for your contribution. The lines will be open for all man. The call now for reinforce, for replenish the Bamenda, for make sure so we get 10 more commanders where they replace for continue the work. Where our brave general, our brave commander, the brave warrior, he do them for all Ambazonia them. When
Until I reach Boya.
Until I reach Boya. I will never leave my journey far away. Oh, until I reach Boya. I will never leave my journey away. Oh, until I reach Boya.
Now then that, now our forces then that, una the hear them, una the see them, una the feel them. Now just one of the brigades than this, where they fight all across Ambazonians. Now just one of the many ADF brigades than this, where they fight all across Ambazonia. So, una sabi say, you know, even before our hero Fonte one go down, you know, he go down like a hero. That very moment we know say get for go down, he still take down one La République du Cameroon B. And he won another one. He go down like a hero. And before he want go down, he also take down the enemy. Now a soldier that. Now a soldier that. Now the ADF that. So the lines will be open for all man. If you use your Cash App, just take a screenshot of your donation, send them for we here, so that we'll fit protect your name while we praise you and we thank you publicly. Just take your screenshot, send them for we here for Cash App, for WhatsApp, and then we will be able for praise you, for thank you, and for bless you. We'll give you a shout out. As they talk for America. America people say shout out. We'll give you a shout out. All right. The lines will be open for all man. We want make a commitment. We want bless the forces. We want honor the work of our heroes. All right. So the lines will be open. I go to check my WhatsApp. If any person don't send a message, we will check Facebook. Also, if any person want to make a commitment. All right. They don't also send we a picture right now where it come out for Kumba. For tell we say ghost town for Kumba.
Power off.
It be na how they call them? It be na mami water ghost town. So make her put them for all una for up here. Picture for Kumba don't come. Yes. Say ghost town for Kumba. For K-Town. Just like Bamenda. The Ambazonian people for K-Town. They show collective effort. Good evening, comrade. Hello? Yes, bro. I know. Go ahead.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing.
Go ahead, sir. We hear you.
Bluetooth connected.
Verify and find the explain. We win war day for some country. At least we already for ground. We know that all we thin and short for we waiting and all. We know the tongue I say. Now front to don't go about. If said now when there is a war, we'll find all way we'll get for buy weapons. If which life they for Bamenda, Emma will broke bank, we'll go begin make life.
If it be said a year, never buy weapons, problem no day. We want to move free our land, no matter anything. Then they will enjoy. Except anything will be all that in them. If they forget all that in them, they say fountain, a bad man, fountain like this. Who be good man?
My brother, we thank you plenty. Yeah, as caller for Ground Zero, for give a positive impression and for honor the hero. For here, we talk about people, any people they would want contribute money. So we thank you plenty for your contributions. Una take care of yourself for Ground Zero Day. Una stay fine.
I thank you very much for which way you do, and you and doctor.
All right.
A very nice man to me. We listen to you for ground. Anything we get other area for ground, give a listener for you because we know that now you be the hate for the boat. Now you take we go play where you go. No matter anything. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, comrade. This picture we na see am so. Na picture that for K-Town. Na Kumba that. The people of Kumba. Wa mami them for Kumba. Wa papa them for Kumba. All man for Kumba. They chop fire today. They give Ambazonia a big mami water goes down. Na Kumba that. Na picture that way they just send for we say, make at least, make we show the world, we show our people, we show la Republic. Say the people of Ambazonia they be in charge. When they talk, it happen. They talk say that today na ghost town, the entire place it be shut down because now the people they be in charge. Our people them for K-Town, when a cafe day up, we call una 750 Amoka gun salute. Una stay fine. All right. So the lines are open. Ambazonian. Chai! Oh, where? See collective sacrifice. See collective sacrifice. See Akumba. Manfe, Boya, all place. All. Ghost town. 100%. Nyang, nyang, nyang. La Republique small bep. Ambazonia. Don't tell now. The game don't be over. So the lines will be open for all man. We want contribute. For art, for which way, mami they don't give them for we. Alright? We don't receive $50 for cash app. They don't send them for we for here. 90s. When I see them. Must sure I'm fine. 9 that $50 don't come in for cash app where they don't send them for. All right. We thank you plenty. One mami for that side for the city of Chicago for America. Thank you, mami Bridget. We thank you plenty. We thank you very much. We thank you very much. We thank you very much. All right. Mami Bridget don't start. He put $50 for cash app. Thank you, Mami Bridget. Thank you very much. For that side, either for that side, for fine city, for Obama City. Mami Bridget, come on, Obama City. Yes, Ambazonia Mami for that side for Obama City, for Chicago. Now me don't put $50. So the lines will be open for all man. Why would he talk for honor the hero? Would he bring una the good videos from our defense forces? Lines will be open for all man. We want call. Use cash app. Make small donation. Send with a screenshot. We go there for you. We go protect your family name. We'll just call now only your first name as a token for this side. We go only call now the name where you talk to me, go call them. Or we just say that we'll give you a shout out. The lines will be open for all man.
As you can see, this is the first, and behind you can see the second unit, specialized unit of the contender force directly under the Supreme Commander of Big Number, General Ethan. These forces forms the tip of the spear of the Ambazonian War of Independence. Following closely behind will be the 2nd Regiment of the Contender Force.
And the force is there for ADF. Go to the file al Cameroon, day and night. So when I join, anything we get them, $10, $15, $50, like my middle $100, anything we get them. Help always increase what takeover plan.
This is the Alpha unit that surrounds the general during operations. It's the 2nd Regiment of Specialized Unit of the Contender Force in the ADF.
Yes. This one this year been October last year, October 2019. At the big celebration, this way ADF bring more than 30,000 Ambazonians for big communities and way for places and way the ADF and our sister forces they don't liberate.
These are another unit of specialized forces
this one been
of
last
the
year.
Contender Force
With the
under
ADF
the 2nd Overall Commander of the Ambazonian
how
Defense
powerful
Forces.
will be for ground. It been a last year October 1. So now it been Ambazonian Independence Day this with the ADF to celebrate for ground zero with our community.
This unit is made of a single strike force directly under the commander of General XX, the 2nd Overall Commander of the Ambazonian Defense Forces.
So the lines will be open for all man for call. And the cash app day for front day. If you go for ttof.net, make your direct contribution as well. If you call, we will give you other methods like PayPal, sending your donations, Western Union, Real Money, MoneyGram, all kind way. No matter for place we did. I want to take this moment for honor our big mommy for Bamenda. Yesterday, one of our big mommy, grandma, as they call them for Igbo talk, big mommy for pidgin. One of our big mommy for the city of Bamenda, for Abakwa City. Mommy Shake Skin is send the ADF equivalent of $30. Yes, big mommy is see the work with the ADF the work. He called me for phone. He said, if you watch one of the videos and we'll make them about Fonte. He use a picking the phone. Mommy say, make a picking call me. They call me. Mommy say, for what you me, I don't see him. For the work with that they see what this boy that they do and for down here. He said, I will see the way they enter town. He said, when we see them, that's why I had glad. That's why I had glad. He said, we see the fight where they fight. Now when mommy talks to my picking, even though me I don't also, my heart over glad. Say una the fight. And I know say una go win. Mommy talk say, make we continue for fight until we kick La Republic will come on completely out of Ambazonia. Now big mommy they talk so. Mommy they in her 80s. Now when mommy, he go take a small money we don't save him. He send him. Mommy send 30 equivalent of $30. Mommy take small money where he don't keep him. He send him again for the ADF from ground zero. So mommy, we want to thank you, say we love you plenty. We want to thank you, say we thank you plenty. And we promise, as the forces, they don't promise the Ambazonian people, you go live for see a free Ambazonia. You go live for see this free Ambazonia. The freedom now for you. Your time there, mommy. God will bless you. Thank you, mommy. Next, I want also take this moment for wish all Ambazonia them for Canada and America. Today, a big public holiday for Canada and America. They call and say Labor Day for Canada and America. So na public holiday for this side. The leader of a War of Independence for office, he talks say make we wish all Ambazonian them for Canada and all Ambazonian them for that side for United States of America. Make we wish all them a happy Labor Day and make we wish all them, make they stay well, make they do well, may God bless them, may God protect them, make they continue for commit and they continue for support Ground Zero. Now the message that way the leader also send them for all Ambazonia them, for Canada and for America, for us they observe a Labor Day where they call it a public holiday today for this side. All right. So the lines will still be open. We'll still get a few more minutes for we for take calls. Any some person want call, you want make a pledge, you want make a direct donations, the lines will be open for all man. All right. Our brother, Wananji Sama, yes, Sama. Our brother will send with this picture from that side for K Town. Sama, I talk say Sama for Buki. Yes, Sama, Sama Wananji. All right, Sama for Buki, me say thank you. Yes. All right. So the lines will be open for all man. We want to make a donation. Go for Cash App. Make a donation for Cash App. Check up. Now Cash App that for on a front day. Not my telephone number there for day. We'll get a few more minutes for wrap up this program. And then tomorrow we go can detail now the team we don't the shake for La République du Cameroon. Today we want just keep now for show for honor the memory of Fonte. You know, and for continue the replenishment, the fund drive for the Bamenda Brigade, for the takeover for Bamenda, while we stand in solidarity with what Ben Sikin them, one papa them, one mami them for the city of Bamenda. Tomorrow, I will bring una the kind new brouhaha, the kind new wahaha. We probably one, it talks say one statam inside La Republic, and what he want also bring them for Ambazonia. Tomorrow, we will get a big talk not only about what fight with Pobia. And I will talk more tomorrow about that small Chris man. Where the hide. You don't the hide now like small Grumby. We'll talk tomorrow about Pobia. Make we finish today. We'll get about 5 more minutes. If any other person get a donation for Makam, when I know say when I feel also go for the website, go for the TTOF website, you make a direct
Power off.
You make a direct donation for the TTOF website.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
We'll get 5 more minutes.
Power off.
Five more minutes for any person we want call. The call will still be open. Make we wrap up this show so that we'll go continue with the other activities for the revolution. We'll get 5 more minutes for any person we want call, any person we want send a donation, any person we want support. Well, the work we were papa and mama made them for America, they don't start with $2,000 for continue for reinforce and for strengthen what forces them for Bamenda, for the takeover of Bamenda. All right, we'll get 3 more minutes for wrap up this show. So I'm going to wrap up very soon. Any person you want call now, if you call now, if not, we'll just wrap them up for today. Okay, we could take this call from Germany. Just missed a call from Germany.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing.
Hello, comrade. Yes, sir. Go ahead. All right. Thank you very much for the question. Make a clarification. We don't get a lot of people. Then they send messages that they ask. Now, what did happen with TTOF website? TTOF website be down? No. TTOF website it not be down. TTOF website it be very active. But we know say since we launch TTOF and La République du Cameroon, you know say they say it don't become a powerful engine for the stability of our consistent supply of materials. So obviously La République du Cameroon they make a lot of attempt for bring this website down. They never succeed. So all man we want use TTOF website, you make sure say you put that
Power off.
you put that HTTPS first, and then you put the TTOF.net. All right. In order because La République du Cameroon they define other many ways for make sure say people not access this website. So now the small correction that Buan just make them for all now. TTOF website it be strong and sound and secured as always. The brother for Germany, one brother for Germany called, he asked a question where it will involve waiting the ADF videos or show them now videos of our forces for their special uniforms. Our forces they fight now guerrilla warfare. We never reach a stage where our forces, our different various brigades, they would get their uniform. The uniform they get them na ceremonial professional uniform for special occasions. Those videos when I see them, it been for Independence Day because na guerrilla warfare for them for the wear their uniform, they be easily identified, they be easily tracked. So my brother AK, we did for that side for Germany, just know say our forces they're not guerrilla fighters. They did like Angbu. You know if you see them, you enter, they show up, they walk, they disappear. Now guerrilla warfare would they because of the nature of our war of independence. We understand say a lot of agent provocateurs and the infiltrators them. We all wanna know them. It not be any strange thing for the Amazonian people them. For no say a lot of people that they make noise for the Amazonian revolution. People that they never ever buy gun when I know them, not been something where as to get for tell when they went the ADF in the past. Every time when they buy 10 AKs, 7 AKs, they used to show them for the Amazonian people. When we show them, the infiltrators them, they will go plan with La République du Cameroon for go attack our forces, for disarm our forces, just for get those weapons so that those weapons they not be used for kill La République du Cameroon. The ADF don't change its tactics. Now our forces, they are now our actions, they prove the work we do. We need to make a lot of noise because our actions that they speak for themselves. The Ambazonia Defense Forces now control ground zero. Without the ADF, there is no liberation of Ambazonia. Without the ADF, there is no Ambazonian War of Independence. Not been something for debate with any person. The Ambazonia Defense Forces, the only force where they don't train up to more than 7,000 Ambazonians. Where they don't train more than 7,000 Ambazonians. Any other person or any group, it did for this Ambazonian War of Independence, where they don't train. Most of Sokadev, their forces, they be trained by ADF. All right. General Aruke be trained by ADF. Most generals and commanders all for ground zero. Now ADF train them. There is no other group where train forces for ground zero. None. Chacha, with the infiltrators, they finally can't turn ahead. It be trained by ADF. There is no commander or general. General Aruke be trained by the ADF. There's no commander and general on the ground will not be trained by the ADF. All them command are ADF. That won't answer your question. The ADF remains the most powerful. First, now the biggest force for ground zero. The ADF and our partners and our sister forces, they make up more than 80% of all the forces for ground zero. 80% of all the guns we did for ground zero, now ADF, their guns. More than 80% of all the guns they did for ground zero, now ADF supply them. The Ambazonian Defense Forces, now the only hope with the Ambazonian people, they get them. Now hard work, my brother. Lots of hard work. Lots of commitment. Lots of sweat. It not be easy for even me for come online every day. It not be easy, my brother. But we'll get for sacrifice for our people then. We'll get for sacrifice for the pain and suffering for ground zero for Enam. As I talk for you right, as I talk for you right now, I use them a break for work. I take my break, drive, come back for studio, do this video, come out again, go back for work, go finish work. Now they sacrifice this. Well, mommy, they sacrifice for ground zero. So what about we for here? It takes sacrifice. So I'll be very proud of the hard work, of the fight, of the resistance of our papa them or mommy them for ground zero. Today, it don't prove the collective sacrifice through the effective ghost town all across Ambazonia. Ambazonia once more, they don't speak and demonstrate their resilience and their determination for end Cameroon occupation of Ambazonia. That the people that be in charge. Ghost town proven. Ghost town, it always proven saying that the Ambazonian people, they don't take total control of Ambazonia. That's why no law will let the Republic Cameroon it go pass them. A colonial system, a colonial state, a foreign power, it go impose them on the Ambazonian people. That time don't pass. Now the Ambazonian people they be in charge. And what defense forces and they be in charge. Make we leave and so for today. Tomorrow we go to bring on a big news for the palaver where the Republic of Cameroon one can start them all over again for Ambazonia. I go to take on tomorrow, go for that side for Yaoundé. And we go send a message to that Ngrambip, where they call it Pobia. We go send a message tomorrow to that Ngrambip, we don't hide that for whole, where they call it Pobia. Tomorrow, we go send a message for Yaoundé. They go know who Ambazonia they be. They are small, Connie. The games, where they play with the phone charger, it don't end. This generation go end that fucking fraud. It go end Cameroon occupation. This generation. So tomorrow, we go to send a special warning and a message for Paul Biya and anybody else where it dare the Ambazonian people them. We'll talk tomorrow. Make we live una for day. But as always, I know say before we always want go. We like for live our people them with the spirit of the resistance, with the spirit of the defiance, with the spirit of which you don't take we come this far. Make we take una, we live una with these words of inspiration, of hope, of courage, of empowerment, words of power from the one and only leader of Ambazonia War of Independence, Dr. Ayabacho. Before I bring one of these last words of encouragement and inspiration from the leader, I want to thank all who are them, especially for the city of Bamenda. I want to thank all who are buy and selling them for the city of Bamenda. I want to thank all who are brother them, all who are picking them, all the population of the city of Bamenda. The resistance for Bamenda, the takeover of Bamenda be critical for the collective liberation of Ambazonia. Bamenda would be the first city. We don't already defeat La Republic of Cameroon for all the interiors, for all our villages and our towns. We don't defeat them. They don't get any. They don't lose total control. Now we don't move the war now for capture one city after the next. All right. So tomorrow it will be at the beginning of no Bensikin, no motto for Bamenda. It will start tomorrow. All right. Make we live now with the leader in words of empowerment and inspiration. Una get a good night. I love all una.
Your freedom is in your hands. It is going to be fought inch by inch, block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood, rooster by rooster. If you know that, we go die. Now only you, yeah. They are fighting. They are scrambling for that freedom in land. Angry man, them say they no one hear them. Cause you know we do the way them did it. I see you blow. Blow top the innocent world. Yes, so come and save us. If we not there, we go die, yo. Cause cow we no get it there. Now got the track, he fly, yo. Yes, so come and save us. If you not there, we go die, yo. Cause cow we no get it there. Now got the track, he fly, yo. Think of Seseko, think of Deacon Tasang, think of Panfo, think of Mancho BBC, think of Mami Abbey. Are you ready to lay your life for Amazonia?
All right. We thank una plenty. May God bless all una. Before we go, I want just report for una. We want to thank our brother for outside for America, Mr. James. Mr. James, man, not call your other name. We want to thank you, Mr. James, for the $50 where you send him. We don't see him. Thank you very much, Mr. James. All right. Una stay fine. May God bless all una. I love una very much. We'll talk tomorrow. We'll get big story tomorrow. And we will send a powerful and a strong message to the colonial dictator, the Ngrambip of La Republique du Cameroon, Pobia. Tomorrow we will send a warning and a strong message directly to the colonial dictator of Cameroon, the Ngrambip, where they call it Pobia. We'll talk for you tomorrow. When I get a good night.